Cliff, and welcome to another FridayCast. And the guest here with me today said I look like a hot mess this morning. And of course, that's Blues Talk. Caroline Shines, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we're so glad to have you with us today. Caroline, to people that know blues, they know all about you, and of course they know about your legendary father. But people that maybe don't know as much about the blues, kind of give us a little background. Tell us first of all about your father, and then tell us what you're doing here in Tuscaloosa and what you're currently doing as far as your talent.
Okay, well, my dad was Johnny Shines, a legendary blues player here from Tuscaloosa, but he got his start basically in Chicago.
Yes.
And Dad was born in 1915, which is a very long time ago, and as a little boy he would play in Fraser, Tennessee. That's where he was born at.
Is it near Memphis?
Yeah,
yeah.
It is, and he played, and his mother showed him how to play the guitar. And he went to stay with his uncle, which showed him a little more about the guitar, and from there he ended up basically in Chicago. And after he got in Chicago, he would play at the clubs, and he would play on the street corners. And other musicians would come along, and they would try to outplay each other. It was called cutting heads. And that's what it was called, cutting heads, you know. If you had a crowd and you were doing well and somebody else came up, you know, and the crowd went up to that person, it's called cutting head. And I've had mine cut once or twice. You know, it's not a good feeling, but hey, I've been there, so, you know, hey, it's all in the blues music, yeah.
And he lived to be how old?
Dad was 73 when he passed. He died in I want to say 92. It was 92, April of 92, just before his birthday. Yeah.
And there's a wonderful annual festival.
Yes, it is. I've started a festival. Yes, I've started a festival. This past August was the first one, and hope to continue for a long time.
Now tell us what you're doing. What are you up to these days?
Well, I'm working on my CD, my first CD at the age of 44. I'll be 44 in a few days.
Nothing wrong with that.
And we're gonna, I'm hoping to have a blues run. A blues run is like a 3K run.
Yeah.
And that helps get money for the scholarship also that I want to set up in Dad's name. We will start the scholarship fund next month. And we'll start raising money for a scholarship in his name to give to a deserving student. The week of the festival, coming up to that Saturday, we will have a Young Junior Blues talent search. And whoever wins that talent search will also end up with that scholarship. Yeah, so that's what we're doing.
So you're kind of putting all this together for possibly next year.
Exactly.
So just let us know what we can do to help promote it as you get everything together. Do you have a date yet for when your CD is going to be coming out?
No, I don't like to give dates because as it was told to me last night by J.K. Terrell, he said, you say you have the CD out by the first of the year. And I say, well, it will be the first part of the year. He said, well, that's January. I say, no, honey, that's between January and June. Those are the first 6 months. So to me, that's the first of the year. So that's what I'm working on.
So we'll just see it when we see it.
You'll see it when you see it. I don't want to put any junk out there. People put out CDs every other week, and they're pushing their music on you. I want to give you something that you really will love, and when I do another one, you know, you be wanting to know, when is it coming out? You know, when is she going to put it? I want you to want my music. I don't want to just push my music on you every other month. I want you to want what I'm giving you. And, you know, Maze ain't put a CD out in 15 years, you know, so that's what I want. I want you to want me like you want them.
Well, I'm going to want a copy when you put it out and have it signed. So, well, I hope you have a Merry Christmas.
You too.
And a wonderful New Year. And we look forward to hearing all great things that you're going to be doing in the coming years. So that's our FridayCast for today, and we will see you next time.